Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm doing a quick kind of summary project with you guys. I have been more busy than I thought I would this summer, so I just wanted to hop on here and just kind of do something with you guys. I've been playing with my index cards again, and I thought I just came up with this fun idea. You can add these to your journals as pockets, or you can just add them as little pieces. This is just like a oversized ticket, I guess you could say. You could even cut these index cards up and make regular size tickets, but I love the mixed media type look with this. You can see I've used vellum, I sewed, which I'm not going to sew on camera today because I don't ever know how that's going to go. But, just my ink, some pet tape, even some die pieces. And I mean, you don't even know it's an index card, but in fact it is. So there it is. And I do need to get some blank ones because I don't really like the line on the back. So you could always cover it up with like how I did with this. I used two, and I made these pockets. Of course, you can just seal this onto your paper and make it a pocket, but these would actually hold gift cards really well because it's so snug, and I had stitched the top. Of course, you can just glue it, but yeah, I think it would hold a gift card really nice, like an inexpensive way during the holiday to do that. So I'm just going to kind of show you how I came up with mine. And also we had done pockets in our previous index one, but this one I kind of doubled up, and I thought that was really, really pretty. And I used some of my glitter glue stuff and just made it pretty. So I thought we'd do one of those together too. So let's start with this little ticket thing, which is pretty self-explanatory. I'm just going to show you my little process. Grab some index cards. If you have blank ones, that's even better. I don't. Just kind of going through my stash, and I'm taking this 1-inch punch and just kind of circle punch and just making an oversized ticket. I'm going to dab on. I'm using like purple-ish hues today, just kind of like I have in the past, but I'm just going to take it and just edge it, and it's going to be really messy because obviously I'm covering the middle with like things, so it's not really meant to look perfect or pretty, because I really want to fill it in. I don't want to show that it's, an index card. So actually I'm going to use one to dab some of this. I finally got some more of these. I'm so happy because it was running pretty bad low, and I was like inking and inking over it. So I'm just gonna mix this up just a little bit because I want some of that purple in there. So I actually really love how this one came out because I just love the vellum with it, the stitching and the stickers. I really feel like it came to life. So let's try and do something like that, but without the stitching, I guess. So I'm just going to leave this like this because I want to place some of my things on there. Oh my goodness, I'm making a mess. Yeah, this one's been leaking really bad on me. But I ruined a really good index card because I placed the lid on top of the thing, and this is not dirty. This is my husband's old sock, and I've been using them it's clean, I promise, to wipe the old stuff off my desk because it's better than a paper towel. So anyway, this I'm gonna place like a little sticker on here, and I've already, again, for those if you're new, the washi tape is more on the rice paper, and this is more of like a moving packing tape paper. So I've cut some out already. Actually, I don't know which one I want to use. I guess we can use this one because I want to place it to the side just like a little bit. Now I'm kind of regretting doing that because I want to fill it in with that lighter color. Let me see. I'm just going to test it here. I'll tell you what, I actually like my older sponge better. I don't know. I think it was just so broken in. It just like kind of rubbed in better. But anyway, so I added just that piece. And then on this side, you see I have like a little ticket from one of my my new like paper line right here. So what I did is, and if you don't have that, that's fine. I'm going to show you an alternative. So I just kind of cut this out, and I'm going to take my little punch and just cut these little tickets out, the little ends right here. So basically what I did is did that, and I just kind of grabbed a little piece of vellum and put it over. I'm just going to eyeball this. I don't know if it's going to be shorter or longer. That's a little too short, but basically if you are sewing it, I had this a lot longer. I just eyeballed it. And then like now you would like run it through your sewing machine. But if not, that's okay. We can just glue it down. And if you don't have, obviously, that sheet of paper, which most of you probably don't, you can just take any from your little stash that's just about a ½ inch or 3/4 of an inch, and obviously do it straight. And you can just do it yourself. So it's not a big deal. You can make your own little ticket, okay? So if you don't have something like this, just do that. And it's gonna actually look gorgeous. You could even, like this is so plain, I'm gonna ink this up just a little bit, just to get it to blend in, since it's definitely not the same color, and put it on there. So, okay, so everyone's gonna be able to do this, whether you have that or not. Now, let me get this glue going. Ooh, I didn't think the glue was going to come out, and it just went all over my desk. So if you're not sewing, let's just glue this on. Now the vellum, I don't know if I would glue this on like that, because we can smudge it with our finger, I guess, and make it blend in, but I don't even know if I would maybe like stable it a bit. But my trick is, so you don't see it messy, and my OGs on here, I guess I would say, know the little trick. And just rub it in, and then the vellum won't really, the glue won't show too much. Because if you leave it, it's going to show a lot of that, like vellum, you know what I mean? The glue, I mean. And I got these awesome little stickers, and I'm going to use one of them just to put on the bottom here. So I will say the Magic Masterpiece, because that's kind of what we're making, right? So I had put it under, but I'm just going to leave it here. And just because it's quite different than the rest, I like to just go over it just a little bit and make it blend in just a little. Hold on, I'm not getting any ink on here. Please don't mess up. So it kind of blends with the paper right there. So if I was going to add a dye, I don't know where I would add it here, because this one has already so many pretty flowers on it. Let me see what I got. Oh, here's like a little purple one. Sure, I'll do this one. Gotta back this up a minute. And I'm just gonna add some double-sided tape. I believe I did add foam tape, but it doesn't matter. I think I only added it because you know that's always on my desk. All right, and I can just put that, and it just starts really adding to it. And here, you could add just some more lettering, or for me, I had some of that washi, so I just took the lettering right here. And you could always fussy cut like all of your stuff too. And I'm just gonna add that right here. And you know what I wish I did before is I wish I actually rubbed some of this on before I put the vellum, but now I'm going to put it on top so it blends in, so it's not so white. So I would kind of do all this first before you do your vellum so it can blend in. Okay, and then one more thing that I thought was fun to add to it is to just add a little stamp on there. So I'm just going to add my stamp, and I think I'm going to do this color because it's a lot more harsh than the other one, and just kind of make it look, you know, vintage-ish. Don't know if I'm going to ruin this, but actually okay, that's not bad. And then actually I don't want to ruin it, so I'm just adding it on here just to make it, you know, look mixed media-ish, I guess. And I even did it over here, but I don't know how it's going to turn out. So just like that. And do you see what I just did? This is what happened to the other one. That lid is leaking. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm sure some of you who have done this know what's going on, but holy cow, I've never had a ink actually spill this much like that from Tim Holtz. So that's that. And this is just can be a plain ticket just like this, or you can take another index card and place it behind it. And again, this is where I sewed mine, but you can obviously just glue it or tape it. And if you don't want the back to look white before you know, put it on there, just kind of distress these sides real quick. Just so it's not like white when you place this over it right here. And then you're going to have this adorable little journal insert pocket, or if you want to hold a gift card, you can even stitch the side. I mean, honestly, think about during the holidays, like just decorating this is going to be adorable. But like I said, not crazy about the stripes. I would definitely probably get the blank, or if you have a million index cards and you don't need to do, you could just take it and place that over it, you know, or use the stripe side on this side, whatever. But that is it. That's for that. And then the second one was very similar to basically just those pockets we had done, except I'm just doubling them up. So I'm going to take these again and just fold it. I think the last time I had done it like this. So these I'm going to just do evenly. But isn't this a perfect quick project to do with you guys? Just, you know, I'm going to feed my little guy lunch. I'm just going to use that punch again and pop it right here. You could actually stack these on top of each other so they're even, you know, like when you're punching it. But I'm going to ink the edges first before I staple it, so I don't get weird around the staple. And I'm just dusting it really lightly because I'm going to add glitter on it, and I don't want to take away from the glitter. Okay, so there's two of them. And then, of course, I have cut out some of these beautiful little tapes. I'm going to add that there. That one's perfect. And then that's just so you can see what it's going to look like if you don't have pet tape. That's the pet tape. And this is what it would look like as a washi. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and staple it. I almost feel like you could probably even like stack these and staple it like that. Actually, that would probably work better. So you could do that here and put that in here and staple it. So staple it here and staple it here, but it's kind of too late for me because I already added the other one. So I'm going to go ahead and just do it this way. I'm going to do them separate. Because anyways, I want to do my glitter. So you don't have to waste 4 staples. You could just use 2. And then I'm going to take some of my little glue here. And let me see, how do I want to stack this? I think this way, like this. So I'm going to just take it and add some glue right here and here in the bottom. The glue is pretty forgiving. And also, I don't know if you notice, but I did decorate the flowers, like if you see. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. I just kind of pick some shading. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's about to rain again. It's been sunny all week, but now it's gonna rain. And then over here. So that's gonna dry really pretty. It looks a little funky now. And then of course, since it's gonna go like this, you don't need to do the bottom. Basically, you'll just do the top right here. Oops, I really messed that one up. Well, this glue is pretty forgiving, so. All right, and then I'm just gonna grab some tape right here, some double-sided tape, and try not to smear this. I'm gonna just add it on the back here and stack them up. Okay, do not destroy it with the glitter. And basically just put it like right here. And then you'll have your double top pocket for your like journals or whatever. You could even make them triple, quadruple, however you want. And then just add some double-sided tape on the back. And I can't put this in yet because obviously I have wet glue on here, but just add some glue or tape on the back and just stick it in there. And then you'll have these awesome little double pockets right here. So super simple project, another inexpensive idea to do. And also I wanted to show you, this was fun to do. Basically with the glitter glue I used, I put some vellum, but I made these adorable little dots. And I thought they would be beautiful in like a journal or junk journaling or mini album, whatever we're doing when you're doing it. So like kind of like that album that we had just done with the interactive pockets, you could easily do something like this too with just the vellum. So if you would like bigger pockets and more to stuff, you can just do that. It's basically the same measurement too. So, all right, guys, thanks so much. I do have a really fun album coming, a one-page wonder. I just haven't had a time to get all the pieces together, so I thought I would do this first. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great summer, and I will see you soon.